The Greek series Maestro in Blue, which debuted in 2022, has quickly won the hearts of audiences with its blend of mystery, drama, and stunning Mediterranean setting. Now, as we look ahead to Season 3, the anticipation is undeniable. But before we dive into predictions for the upcoming season, let's reflect on the ending of Season 2 and use that as a launchpad for where things might be heading next. At the end of Season 2, we were left hanging on a dramatic cliffhanger that set the stage for a tense sequel. The season ended with a deeply emotional and dramatic finale, where relationships were tested and secrets were finally exposed. The main character, Orestes, is facing many challenges in his personal and professional life. His intricate relationships with various characters, including the mysterious violinist Katerina and the increasingly complicated situation with his brother, all contributed to an intense final episode that left audiences desperate for answers. In the Season 2 finale, a major turning point occurs as the murder mystery and Orestes' emotional struggles collide. While the murder remains unsolved, the deeper secrets behind it start to come to light. Orestes' relationship with Katerina becomes even more complicated, and his emotional connection with Zoe grows stronger. As more details about Mihaly's guilt and the hidden relationships on the island are uncovered, everything in Orestes' life begins to shift. The season ends with Orestes at a crossroads, forced to face his past and decide how to rebuild his relationships with those around him. Given the series' focus on complicated relationships and intense character development, the final moments of Season 2 suggest that Season 3 will be less about external plot twists and more about the characters' internal journeys. Expect high emotional stakes and a continued exploration of themes like love, trust, and power. One of the biggest questions on our minds is whether Orestes and Katerina's complex relationship will ever find a resolution. Their on and off romance has been a driving force of the show, and given the events of the Season 2 finale, it seems likely that their tangled emotions will continue to play a central role in Season 3. You may remember that at the end of Season 2, Katerina made a decisive choice that could either pull her closer to Orestes or send her down a different path entirely. Season 3 could see the two characters either reconciling their differences or facing more heartache. It's also possible that they may separate for good, with Orestes seeking solace elsewhere. Given the emotional depth of their bond, whatever direction the writers take, it's clear that their relationship will remain a key focal point. Given the strong element of mystery in Maestro in Blue, it's also sensible that Season 3 will introduce more sinister forces at play. Will more skeletons come out of the closet in Season 3? It's likely that the show will delve deeper into the island's complex history, exploring the power dynamics and the twisted relationships that exist beneath the surface. I'm also expecting Season 3 to dive deeper into Mihaly's dark history, especially now that we know more about his role in the murder. Is he just a power-hungry businessman, or is there something even darker lurking behind those cold eyes? Now, let's talk about some of the craziest fan theories I've heard, and why the excitement for Season 3 is off the charts. A lot of you guys are speculating that we're going to get some major reveals, not just about the murder, but also about Orestes' future. I personally think he might finally make a bold decision about his life and career, but others are saying he might spiral further. There's also a ton of buzz about whether he and Katerina will find a way back to each other, or if their paths will diverge for good. And honestly, we cannot deny that there's something about the show that just grabs you. The mix of romance, betrayal, and suspense is so addictive. It's got that Greek island vibe, you know? Sun, music, beauty. But underneath, it's all dark secrets, lies, and personal drama. The storytelling is top-notch, and the characters are so well developed that you can't help but get emotionally invested. So, if you're wondering when Season 3 of Maestro in Blue is going to drop, we're all kind of in the same boat here, because there's no official date yet. But don't worry, I've been keeping an eye on things, and here's what I think based on how these shows typically work. Season 2 wrapped up in 2023, right? And we know how much goes into a show like this. Writing, filming, editing, all of it takes time. So, if they started filming Season 3 around late 2023, or early 2024? I'd say we're looking at early 2025 for the next season. And honestly, with how popular Maestro in Blue has become, I'm sure the production team wants to make sure they really nail it. What do you think? Are you counting down the days like I am? It's gotta be around the corner soon, right? Now, what do you guys think is going to happen in Season 3? Are Orestes and Katerina going to rekindle their love? Or is it game over for them? Who do you think is behind the murder, and will the truth ever come out? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.